Them steppers, huh? But you can't step with us. Niggas swear they certified steppers, but don't step enough. So you be with them steppers, huh? But you can't step with us. Niggas swear they certified steppers, but don't step enough. So you be with them steppers.
Welcome to the Certified Stepper Podcast. I'm Smooth. This is my dog KPZ.
What's good, Mr. B.O.N. Big Dude?
Little dude, big dude.
All the same thing. Man, we should open the show with that Boosie challenge.
Yeah, you should have did it. You seen the videos?
I did. You ever had somebody steal from you? Like a family member?
Nah, not that I know of. You?
Yes. I ain't gonna speak on who, but absolutely.
I
was younger though. That shit crushed me, bro. Stole money from me when I was like 16, 17. And like on a saving up money to go on like a trip.
Yeah.
Like it was my senior trip. Yeah, got jacked. That shit don't feel good.
Yeah.
Nigga,
how long it took you to get over it?
Shit, I still think, that's trauma created. You know what I'm saying, nigga? You missing a senior trip to Cancun back in 05?
Oh yeah, I'd have been pissed.
What? I still won't smoke behind that.
What you think about when Boosie cousin stealing from her?
It was crazy because it was like I saw it from the footage of him walking out and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, like, how do you go back to your people and just be like, my bad.
Yeah.
Like, and you nigga, Boosie ain't one of them ones that's finna be like, it's all good.
Yeah. But I think that hilarious. He did
it was just funny, right?
Yeah, he put all that shit.
It was just funny.
like, I think the most about it is not that he stole. They're gonna be more embarrassed that he outed them all on social media.
Wait, hold on. It was more than one?
Yeah, you didn't see the first dude?
I saw the dude that was creeping.
Yeah, well, another cousin stole from him a long time ago.
Okay.
But he didn't actually take nothing physically from Boosie. He got a rapper. He found a rapper that wanted a verse from Boosie, and he finessed the rapper. And the rapper never got the money, the verse.
Oh,
but the cousin got the money.
And now he chasing Boosie behind his verse.
Yeah.
Well, he was chasing.
And the whole time, he didn't know nothing about the verse.
But like much of my message that I speak about a lot on the pod, bro, is really about, and shit, we can even tie in that Shanquilla Richardson episode from last week, is the people you keep around you, bro. It's like, man, like, especially like in the environment that Boosie moved in, like, and I've always known him to move with buku niggas.
Yeah.
Man, ain't everybody ain't solid.
Yeah. And this is like his third family member to stole from. I know you heard about his brother years ago.
Got him.
Yeah.
Yeah, his brother got him and somebody, but his brother was the biggest one.
Oh, yeah.
I'm never forgiving $469,000.
No, I'd have to whip that nigga ass.
Every time I see you, bitch.
I don't know brother or not, nigga. I'm whipping your ass every time.
Because you ain't giving me my money back, apparently.
Yeah.
But then you know what else? Like, I don't know. This is my question, like, that I would kick the Boosie, because even the dude, when that nigga, sidebar, when that nigga be adding Farrakhan.
Yeah.
I'm like, dog, that money with the Nation of Islam.
Oh yeah, that dude, that shit was hilarious.
So my point is, what I'm making though is like I don't understand. Like, it's almost like you going to the fire and you touch it that one time, you like, the bitch hot.
Yeah.
But then in your mind, you like, maybe that bitch cooled off. But you still see this big ass fire.
Yeah.
Nah, Boosie, them niggas is still gonna snake you. Like,
yeah.
At some point, Boosie, I would recommend the nigga shrinking his circle.
Oh yeah.
And then,
because you had that many people stole from you, nigga. You gotta teach one of them a lesson.
Right. Well, right. But then it's also about like process of elimination for me. Like, there would be checks and balances. If I got jacked that many times, there's checks and balances now of what shit gotta go through before a transaction happens.
Yeah.
Is this legitimized? All right, where the paperwork? All right, now let me see the paperwork. All right, let me hand this to my lawyer and let him come back. So this now, to get money out of me, finna take 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Cause nigga, 469,000. The Muhammad cat, the Nation of Islam cat, I think he hit Boosie for like 70 grand. And then you got all these niggas around you snaking you?
Yeah.
What? Nigga, bank closed. Bank fucking
and
closed.
And the nigga need an assistant.
Right.
Cause the nigga always needs something on Instagram.
That's the funniest part about that nigga. I don't give a fuck what it is. Boosie gonna hop on that bitch and ask you for it. That nigga asked for a rocket.
Yeah, a rocket for his Rocket Man song.
Hey, before we move on to the next topic, You been talking about my homie, talking about his music and got trash. That Rocket Man slap.
That's the best song that nigga had in about 10 years.
I don't give a goddamn what you say. That Rocket Man go off and y'all and you saw Boosie announced that him and Webby cooking up a album again.
Yeah.
So
did you see Webby on 85 South?
Yes. The funniest shit ever to me. This nigga poured a whole bottle of water on his head.
Yeah, that's what Webby on something.
I just think that's who he is, bro. I used to think it, but you know, man, we got niggas from where we from that's just all fucked up in the head. I look at Webby, one of them. I look at Webby like Leroyce.
Oh, he no.
He just ain't got no mind.
I look at Webby like Shawnston. Y'all don't know who Shawnston is, but he act just like Webby. He be standing on the corner.
Yeah, that's a quick side, boy. But yeah. Hey, moving forward, I gotta get your opinion on this because this has happened a few times in the media now. So I want to know if a chick. I'm gonna paint a scenario, and I'll let the audience figure out who the fuck we talk about.
Yeah.
Let's say you got a woman probably been changing your diaper since, let's say 6, 5. You know, been babysitting you, keeping you around. And then fast forward, you become a 30-plus-year-old man, right? And this woman, she a lot older than you because she was married and shit to your daddy's friend, right? Yeah. And she a lot older, but then now that you an adult, her and your daddy's friend ain't together no more. And now, she find you attractive.
Yeah.
And she nice. You fucking with that?
Hell yeah. I'm still smashing that.
That's the truth, because I'm with the shit.
I'm still smashing. And you talking about Michael Jordan's son and Laura Pippen, right?
Yeah, we talking about Laura Pippen and
the only reason they making a big deal about it is because they celebrities.
But people in the comments calling it weird, right? And it was like they saying it's weird because she used to change his diaper and all that shit. But for me, it's like when you adult, you adult. All right, like. She changed that man's diaper just like she changed other diapers, I'm sure. It just is what it is. But like when you get out of the concept of moving past that this person has grown up and this is an actual man, bro, go with your move. And it's a pat on the back for little MJ.
Oh yeah,
like
definitely.
None of his kids made it hooping. I ain't hear no noise about him in college or nothing. Yeah. But the goddamn that one, he made the news for something.
Hey, then Michael Jordan can shit talk now. Like, Scotty, you been talking all that shit about
and
me in them books.
And now my son dicking your ex down.
Yep. But I do feel sorry for the son though.
Why?
Cause your mama is out there. Like your mama done mess with Future.
You talking about Pippen's son?
Yeah, Pippen's son.
Yeah.
Your mama done mess with Future.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan, son.
Yeah. But see, Hollywood get tricky. Yeah. And I say Hollywood, I mean entertainment. But the entertainment world get tricky.
Oh yeah.
Like, cause I honestly look at it like when you in that realm, that space is like y'all gonna deal with who y'all deal with, and that circle's small, right? So if you just happen to come across somebody that you take a liking to, sometimes you're gonna forgive and forget certain past situations because it's like, this is who I'm vibing with now.
Yeah, and then if they weren't celebrities, we wouldn't even hear about that. What, he 30-something and she 50-something?
You're right. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you like this though. Any family function that I'm bringing my gal to, like Michael Jordan's son, like obviously Laura Pippen. Yeah. Anything I'm hitting my daddy. Hey, I'm bringing her through. Make sure you there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or especially if she invite me to some shit that they son got and it's gonna require Scottie Pippen and the wife to be there. Hey, I could bring my daddy. I'm gonna be the messiest nigga
ever. Yeah. I would be galling her though if I was Michael Jordan's son.
Why?
Cause she old as shit. That's why.
So you think I don't agree with that.
So you date a 50-year-old woman?
I would date. Have you seen Laura Pippen?
Bruh, but this is like, I want to see her. Yeah,
okay,
but she cold. She cold in the
picture.
public eye. I want to see her behind the scenes cold.
Yeah, to answer your question.
Because I guarantee you, with a white t-shirt and some regular pants, everything is falling.
You think she got it tucked up?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Man, bro.
But everything start falling for a woman at around late 40s. and she in her late 50s.
Now, I'm answering your initial question. Yes, I'm galling her. You know how picky, how slim pickings it is out there in these. I've been running the streets for a long time, big dog.
You would be galling that shit.
I've been running these streets for a long time, big dog. Mm-hmm. I'm galling her. If the energy right, I don't give a fuck about it.
Oh yeah, if the energy right, I can see that.
But I'm saying if the energy right, and then she take her clothes off and shit drop a little bit, I'm still ain't tripping. Mm-hmm. You know.
But for the beginning, would you be dating? Like, would you be shooting at a 50-year-old woman?
I don't know how they came together, but me, every older woman that I've ever dealt with, I put it to you, and we can kind of explore this topic real quick. But every older woman that I've ever dealt with has always shot at me. Yeah. Like, and I'm talking about the ones who obviously look older than me, right? But then like being in that space of dealing with older women, like there's certain shit about kicking it with older women that I enjoy that you just not gonna get from a young conversation. Yeah. Like a 45-year-old versus a 25-year-old is two different conversations to me, right? The 25-year-old is really, from my experience, be around a lot of times, they learning, they picking up game. Of course, you can't hang around me without reciprocating in some way. But for the most part, I feel like when I'm dealing with people who, 25 is, 10 plus years younger than me. So when I'm dealing with somebody like that, it's a lot of energy that I'm just getting stripped of. Yeah.
What about that 40-year-old you was dating? What happened to her?
Which one?
That 40-year-old.
There's a couple of them. So I'm asking. my most recent one?
Huh? That's the one that left the voicemail? Or was that another one?
Nah, that's the 25-year-old. Oh. If you make it my point. But the last 40-year-old I dealt with, it's just like, for me, I don't go into them situations looking to see if I found my forever person. It's really just vibed out. I'm vibe out until the vibes no longer exist. Yeah. Right? All the vibes become watered down. But my point I'm making is like when I'm rocking with somebody older, there's an exchange of conversation and knowledge that happens to where the reciprocacy is a little bit like it's more mutual, in my understanding. And granted, I am closer to a 45-year-old than I would be a 25-year-old, right? Because that's what a 8-year difference versus 12. So, but I'm still kind of in the middle. Yeah. And I just noticed that, like, so for me, getting back on topic with the MJ and Pippen thing, that could be a situation. Like I don't know if you noticed, but Michael Jordan's son runs the Jordan brand. Like he's the head. Like Michael Jordan appointed him. Like, you run my Jordan brand, you the one opening up the stores, you the one helping. So he runs that. And that may be game or doors that's being opened or people she may know, putting him in positions. Like, the relationship can be beneficial past the physical part. And you get a lot more of that when you're dealing with an older woman because she done built those connections. She done already been in those rooms and she kind of got knowledge maybe about certain things that you're trying to get done. So I can absolutely understand a nigga wanting to level up and putting themselves in position or around somebody who's kind of maybe been there opposed to like, go and find somebody and having to build them up. It's a preference, yes, but if me, I'm trying to reap the benefits of it.
I just don't see how these niggas all dealing with the same type of females. Like, shorty being passed around. If I was a celebrity, I'd find me a fine non-celebrity woman.
Bro, you gonna act like we don't know how this conversation go though?
What?
Hey man, hey, you knocked off Pippen? Oh yeah, she a gopher. Yeah. Boom. Oh man, what?
But Galliner and being out with it is different.
That's what I was about to get to that. There's gonna be that one nigga that be like, oh, she all that? Let me get her out the streets, and he ain't tripping about where that cycle ran.
And that's a simp. Future.
Every fucking episode, my nigga find him a simp, son.
Niggas is simp these days, man. And I'm just gonna call them out.
I'm not going against you, bro, because it is what it is. I try to reserve that title for the bandman Kevos of the world, like the obvious simps and shit, But I guess I can also relate to where he coming from. Like, it's how I look at it, nigga, I found me somebody that I think cold, and and I'm a rock out with it, and if you think about it, at the end of the day, shit, I'm not MJ. Like, Michael Jordan at 55, I think he is now, probably can walk in any building and still get whatever broad he want. He MJ.
Yeah. Michael Jordan ain't no damn 55, boy.
Well, the nigga's in 50s.
He's 60.
Oh, he's 60?
He gotta be in 60.
655 plus 6, you probably right, 6. Still.
Yeah.
So that's just MJ.
Yeah.
His son ain't got that type of clout. Like Michael Jordan's son don't have the status and name that like somebody like LeBron James' son got.
Yeah.
Because they wasn't just in that light. They wasn't no good hoopers. They didn't build their own celebrity status. Everything from what I know, has been off of, the brand that Michael Jordan built.
Yeah.
So it hit a little different for a little MJ because he's probably still looking at it like, yeah, Michael Jordan my daddy, but damn, I got Miss Pippen.
Yeah.
And to him, it's more of a shit, I'm winning, opposed to like, nigga, you know who because if I was MJ's son, but you know my daddy, yeah, I'm flexing. I'm flexing.
What you think about? I know you saw that the dude that allegedly killed Takeoff got arrested.
I'm glad you went there. Let me clear this up first.
Yeah.
Now that you get
Please clear it up.
Yeah, let me clear.
Please do.
A couple episodes ago, I really thought. And listen. First of all, I don't mind acknowledging when I'm loud and wrong. I was loud and wrong. I even had the whole argument with my nigga. My nigga got quiet because he got tired of arguing with me. But listen, I just want to recant some shit I said. Cause Takeoff Killer is not dead, and I swore up and down he was like, and I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I real life tried to research it a little bit. I was like, I think this. That's why I was so. I'm like, I saw this nigga gone, but he not. But like, I'm gonna get back to your point. I did see that the nigga got arrested, and it was for me. It's like. It hasn't been proved that he's the killer by law, right? Yeah. So we got to say alleged. So the alleged killer of Takeoff, right? If I'm in the news like that, you're not hearing from me. That's why I knew that like Takeoff got killed by a young nigga. Cause a young nigga gonna crash out.
Oh yeah.
And a young nigga when he do crash out, he gonna be smiling on his mugshot cause he ain't realized yet that shit ain't sweet.
Yeah.
Like, and so like, I want to just kind of get your opinion on like, I don't think it's safe for this nigga in jail.
In Houston?
Just in jail, period. Like,
I think, man, I disagree.
So you think he better off in jail than on the streets?
I think he good in Houston. I don't think nobody gonna touch him in Houston.
Shit.
Nigga, he still got the security of rapper like mob ties in them.
Oh, so you think there's protection? You think he got protection around it?
Yeah, definitely. If he was junior security.
You think that young nigga was I'm now.
That's what they say. That's what they say.
I don't know if he is the cool, but I honestly just I get what you're saying. It's just for me, it's like I'm more of the let me keep my head down now. And I guess that's more of a personality thing for me, but you live and you learn. It's just for me when I saw him get in the news and I'm like, okay, bro, it's still alive, and now I'm looking at him like, oh, he don't give a fuck. Like, cause I'd also, I guess that's the same situation. He was in the high speed chase and shit like that.
Yeah, I saw him.
Yeah, so he living his life. Like, I did what I did and, my name out there, I ain't running from it. Like, and that goes back to the clout chasing that we always talk about. Like, why would I not be 19, 20, whatever old the nigga is? I don't think he look older than 25, but whatever age he at, why would I not want to capitalize on this shit?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody behind me about no arrest from what I'm seeing, right? I ain't nobody issuing nothing. I'm moving freely right now. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Living. I just think that was a stupid way to move. Cause now the reason why I said the jail ain't gonna hit different for me, because it's like now that I got you on something, I'm about to try and hold you while I build a case on this other shit.
Oh, they definitely doing that. That's the only reason they holding his ass.
And I think he could he would probably got a better opportunity of fighting outside of the system. Because if you allegedly with rapper like you explaining to me now, you would think that if I'm outside, they're gonna want to keep me cool, right out the way. I'm locked up. I don't know how far that reach go inside. That's why I'm like, for me, I wouldn't even be trying to be in no situation where like I could potentially put myself at a disadvantage to the system. Yeah. And that's what I thought he did.
I think the nigga be safe on the inside or the outside. Cause if you staying in Houston,
you don't think nobody touching him.
No. Who gonna let some niggas from Atlanta or Georgia come out here? Yeah, ain't no nigga gonna touch.
But I had heard that kind of happened. I mean, this is all alleged, but I heard like some people had pulled up like incognito deep and shit.
Bro, you come on. They always say shit like that.
Yeah. I don't take nothing of it until the shit hit the news. But that's like
when,
rumors.
That's like when King Vine died, and they were saying all them niggas was coming to Baton Rouge and shit. Come on, man.
They're like, shit.
Yeah, go to Baton Rouge if you want
to.
Go to Baton Rouge if
You
you
pull
want.
up with enough, thinking you got enough niggas thinking Baton Rouge ain't got enough hitters.
Bro, Louisiana niggas gonna stick with Louisiana niggas.
We gonna crash
Houston
the fuck
niggas
out.
Gonna stick with Houston niggas.
That's the nature of the business. No matter where you coming from, I see what you're saying. Niggas ain't really finna just let you come into their city and do some disrespectful shit.
Yeah.
Because and it ain't. I don't think it's even about the nigga per se itself. It's just the fact that you feel like you can come to this city and do that. And if we let that slide, what else we gonna let slide? Case in point, and I'll bring you back to some history shit.
The Lil Flip situation?
Absolutely. When T.I. tried when T.I. tried to come to Houston on some flex shit on Flip, I heard T.I. got his ass whooped.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And I heard he came with niggas.
Yeah.
So that's that. Like niggas probably didn't even really want to fuck with. Like niggas probably was like, I don't fuck with Flip like that. But at the end of the day, bitch, you in Cloverland. You on the corner. You got your camera out when it ain't even popular to have your camera out, talking about where you at and all this shit. And I'm looking for you. If we let that slide, it's open season on Houston now. All them niggas down there in Houston pussy. That would be the message.
But you know,
I get what you're saying.
Some Houston niggas did side with Flip. Some Houston rappers did. I ain't gonna say
Flip,
which one.
Flip definitely had his support system. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about they sided with T.I.
Okay. Who? We'll talk about it off camera. If you don't put
Some
it on,
Houston rappers did side with T.I.
Well, I mean, I'll say one. I know Trey did. Right? But that's, that nigga basically moved to Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, I just don't, coming full circle with the Takeoff dude and just kind of talk, I just don't, nigga, at this point, it's all about preservation, self-preservation. And why you can look at it and say, hey, look, Mob Ties or whoever got my back, you got to look out for self first. Because I would be so paranoid that I really wouldn't know. Like, because that was a mistake and I probably shouldn't have did what I did. So I know that there's backlash from my side. Like, nigga, why the fuck you crashing out? What you did there? I know that there's that. And then there's also the obvious niggas on the outside won't smoke. I wouldn't know who to trust, me personally. So I would be hella reserved. Like, if I ain't talking the big man, Jay Prince himself, I'm probably ain't trying to speak to nobody. Because he gonna be the most level-headed nigga.
But the thing, I see how he just kept on living his life. Like, he was not there. Like, if somebody said, I killed somebody, I'm not about to be acting like I did it. Yeah. I'm gonna just be out here. I'm living my life.
But how do you end up in my point? I agree, live your life. I'm saying, like, when you, in my mind, if I'm being accused of a murder, to me, that tells me that somebody gonna probably come after me or somebody gonna have some questions. So there's follow-up that's coming.
Yeah.
I'ma live. I ain't in no high-speed fucking chase.
Yeah.
I'm not giving you another opportunity to put me behind bars until you can build a case around me where I can, because it's harder to fight behind them walls than outside of them walls.
Yeah. But let me take
That's my point.
Let me take that back. If I knew I did it and it's camera footage, I'm just taking flight. I'm just running.
You on the run?
I'm on the run.
I'm getting the fuck. Just come find me. It's find Waldo around this bitch. But that's the point I'm saying. Like, I'm staying incognito like a motherfucker. Hey, and just to round up, because I want to wrap up the episode, I want to bring something full circle to you and kind of get your opinion on this. You remember how we had the episode we was talking recently about how women's intuition, whatever, is, it's like motherfuckers know when you on some bullshit. Yeah. Right? I want to add something to that. Because, like, women's intuition is on 1,000 when it's negative. You notice that when it's negative shit? Yeah. Nigga cheating, they know. You know what I'm saying? The energy switch up. You know what I'm saying? Dang, babe, you ain't been acting the same in the last. It kick in, and like we ain't got no defense for that because you like, bitch, you're right. Yeah. But you ever notice how women intuition don't never kick in when it's time for some positive shit? Yeah. Like, I've been on the straight now for 6 months, and you know what I'm saying? It's my birthday, and it don't prompt you to prepare, to get that thing right for me and give me some pussy. Women's intuition don't never tell a nigga to give him some ass.
Yeah. Oh, hell no.
Women's intuition don't ever tell a nigga, hey, my man been on the straight now, let me go get him a nice little thank you gesture. Yeah. Then intuition don't kick in for none of that shit now.
Because women like, nigga, this is the shit that she's supposed to be doing. So you don't get no prize for that.
You know what I've learned now? I've learned a cool ass trick. And I dare you to try this next time a woman be like, yeah, nigga, that's what you're supposed to do. Like, so I've had that, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. My immediate response is, all right, well, break down to me what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Whoa, them bitches gonna fumble.
Yeah.
I promise you, because they gonna go all physical with you. They gonna talk about how they your support system, how they supposed to be there, how they giving you ass. They gonna keep it very surface. But they ain't really gonna talk about, making you a meal and, all the stuff that, they come. And I'm not trying to be in no traditional space. I'm just saying none of that shit comes up. Yeah. Like, and if we're talking about roles, if we talking about playing roles and this is what I'm supposed to be doing, well, break down to me since we defined in roles in this situation, let me hear what you got lined up on what should I expect from the situation from you? Because I'm giving you this goddamn checklist and they fail every time. I ain't had a motherfucker pass that goddamn test yet. I'm giving game now, they probably gonna practice on the shit. But beforehand, fumble. Yeah. Niggas is dropping the ball, they don't know how to answer that fucking question, school. Because to me, it's like I get that, we supposed to be the providers and all that shit, and I ain't gonna beat that conversation dead. We did enough for that. But I don't think there's enough men out here willing to check women when it's time for the reciprocacy. Like when it's time for you to reciprocate, we so non-confrontational. You ever notice that? Like a man don't want to be in no confrontation with his gal
at all.
He don't want to fight. He don't want no smoke. He don't want So for us, it's like when you get to bitching, it's like, yeah, I ain't trying to deal with all that. Whatever you want. I'm cool. But the minute we start challenging that shit, it's he too this, he too that. I go find me another, and it's the whole running. And to me, that speaks directly to how we talk about how relationships are always dictating on the female's decision. Like they typically the ones that be like, yo, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? And they chunk up the deuces. It all makes sense in correlation to like not being able to, you can't even tell me how you gonna rock with me, but you expect me to complete this big ass checklist of shit of ideas of a man that you got fixed in your head.
Yeah.
Don't make sense to me.
You don't think men are somewhat the same though? Because I know, like let's say, like if you always arguing with your girl, men will be like, nigga, I'm out too. Fuck that shit. I ain't do have to deal with this shit.
Yes, but when we say we out, and I know you're gonna be able to feel this from your own personal experiences, that shit temporary. That shit be wild temporary. Yeah. Like, fuck you, bitch, I'm out. Yeah. I don't want you no more anyway, boom. Yeah. And then you realize she made you stand on that. Nigga, what you doing in about a week?
Going back.
Remember the episode of Martin when that nigga told Gina to step? Yeah. Step, Gina. Yeah. Step. That's over. She walking toward that door. Yeah. Oh, baby, please. That's us. Yeah. That is us, my nigga. Like we don't know we don't know how to stand firm, bro.
Yeah, me personally, when I say step, I mean motherfucker step. But that's for like a couple of days. I ain't that quick with it like Martin was. That nigga Martin lasted 15 seconds. Nigga, I'm lasting a couple of days when I do this shit.
But my point is like we get to the point to where we double it back. And you know why? I have a theory around the reason why we do that. It's like, I think that they know that we sexual beings. And it's like, all right, bitch, well, we went through this argument. You pissed me off at the time, but damn, I ain't got nobody else that I'm rocking with. I don't kick it with nobody else. I ain't fucking on nothing else. Let me go run back because I don't even feel like building this fucking roster back up and being this nigga.
Yeah.
Flip it on the other side, in my opinion, there's options out there for women.
Oh, yeah.
Like, okay, nigga, you won't act up? I got 4 niggas been lying, and that don't mean she's giving niggas ass. I'm not saying she gonna fuck on a bunch of niggas, but she gonna show you she can be entertained. And then what happens? Y'all done had this whole argument, now she online at dinner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She might have sent the nigga home right after that. Yeah. Hell, now you can't come on with me. She might even tell me, yeah, I gotta do, we going through some shit. Yeah. But for you gonna see she living.
Oh, yeah.
And that shit hurt us.
But
that shit hurt us, son.
Again, most women ain't gonna do that straight out the...
No, not at the gate. Yeah. But I'm saying, we talked about, going dry for a week. I've given it to her. Sometimes 3 weeks I'll be on some fuck you. I've even went months before I boomerang.
Yeah, yeah.
but I boomerang.
Yeah. But it also could work a different way. Like, I've done it before. Like, fuck that shit, I'm out. And they hurry up and came back.
That's what I was finna go. I was gonna ask you if have you tried to pull a them on them?
Yeah, and because they'll be like, oh, this nigga serious. And they'll try to hurry up and come back.
But I don't think every dude can, just like I don't think every woman can get away with that.
Yeah, that don't work.
But I think more women can get away with it than us, but that don't work for every woman, and that don't work for every dude, right?
Yeah.
And so you gotta assess the energy. Like, for me, I would do exactly what you did when if I know I'm right in a situation, and I tell you fuck you and like I'm off you, you better damn right believe that if we communicate again, you initiate all that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This coming from you.
Yeah.
Like,
the only time that shit worked with me where Herbert came back, like we was in a relationship and I did this. Like if you doing that with just somebody you fuck with, that shit ain't gonna work.
That's a great point, because for a chick for most of the chicks to run back, I'm not gonna speak in all, but for a lot of chicks to double back like that, she has to see what she's physically losing.
Yeah.
Your situation, okay, damn, there's a title here, and if one of us don't crack, then this relationship is really over.
Oh yeah.
You know, we doubling back, and it ain't even no strings. That's why I got myself out of that shit, unless like we locked in on a certain level. Yeah. Bitch, I've been talking to you for a month or two, and we just the vibe went left, and I say fuck you. It's up and it's stuck.
Yeah.
Like I ain't got no smoke for you. I'll give you an example real quick before we end up. You remember whenever we went to Rooftop 116 Lafayette? Shout out to Fig. My homie Fig got a club out there called Rooftop 116. If y'all in Lafayette, man, quick little promo, y'all check my dog out. But you remember that night we was there, right? Yeah. And you remember when bro was hiring that shorty friend. So the friend, her friend was trying to see what's up with me, and I slid on her.
Yeah.
And we having conversation like you like to say. I be talking for too long sometimes, but she cold. You seen her. She was nice, tall and cold. So yeah, I spent some extra time having a conversation, and I felt the appropriate. I was talking to her for a minute. You saw, right? I asked for her number. She ignored it, right? Yeah. And then I asked again, and then she hit me with like she noticed. I'm like, it's because I'm trying to move around. Yeah. She was like, dang, I'm gonna give it to you. You gotta be patient. And on some thirsty type shit.
Yeah.
I said 2 words to her. I looked at her, I bet. That's all and I walked off.
Yeah.
And so like when the club was in there, we got in the car and we headed home. Nigga, bro got a call from the chick he pulled, but it was the one that wanted me. Where my husband at? Cause for me, it's like, I don't even let you play with me like that from jump.
Hell no, ain't no nigga about to let you play with him like that.
You ain't finna play with me like that from, like, you ain't finna be on no, yes, you bad. I'll acknowledge it. You fine than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But you ain't no fucking way you gonna think that your looks is gonna dictate some energy where you gonna manipulate me to be some fucking puppet that's gonna run behind you and chase you.
Yeah.
Nigga, I know you see this aura. I know you see the swag. Stop playing with me. So I think there's niggas is too scared to be in that bag and hold their nuts. And because a lot of times when they do try it, it don't end well for them. Like, it's like, damn, I tried that shit, but she really said, fuck me. Yeah. And I did this shit 6 times, bro, so how is this shit working for you, but it ain't working for me? Yeah. And then it's a whole deeper assessment from that point.
Yeah. So. And that's gonna be my bro talk. And my bro talk gonna be, women, if a nigga is on your level, like, just physical, and y'all in the same setting, like y'all in the club, and you want him to holler at you, and you want to play hard to get, and you don't give him the number, the nigga just gonna fall off. The nigga gonna say fuck you, cause a nigga, bro, if y'all on the same status, you're not gonna keep on trying.
At all.
Yeah.
Because that's we got our, like, just like I approached you and I done seen 10 niggas come to you. Bitch, I know you see these shorties. Chicks are more subtle, but they also know. Like, I've had chicks be like, much of your bro talk, like, I don't like the way that bitch across the room looking at you like she won't fuck with you. Yeah. I haven't even seen that shit. Like, baby, who the fuck you talking to? You know what I'm saying? And you point it out, and it used to be a cold ass chick. You be like, oh, word, but you can't really act on it, but you peeping game now. Yeah. Like, they know this shit like that, much to your point to the bro talk. And like, I mean, to me, it's just, don't waste your fucking time. Yeah, like, I'll never waste my time on somebody who think that they can one-up me because of what you physically bring to this environment, like, because you cold. Yeah. All right, bitch.
Not too many females gonna make you go through hoops like that either, though.
But I also think that, like, in this case in point, she was what, 39? She older than me, 40. I guess she 40. And to her, I guess it was like being 40 and still being that fine. Yo, it come with a different level of, yeah, nigga, you see the work.
Yeah.
I get it, but bitch, I'm a nigga that's gonna walk up to you and be like, yeah, you see mine too.
Yeah.
Hey, but listen, man, my bro talking, I'll take it home from you, man. My bro talking, bro. Just, hey, and this is coming from a very inconsistent nigga, but be consistent, bro. And I ain't even talking about relationships. I'm talking about in life. And the good and the bad. When shit knock you down, be consistent on your grind. When success coming your way and you overwhelmed with joy and shit, be consistent in your humbleness. When you dealing with situations that just kind of challenging you and forcing you to kind of lock down, be consistent in that work ethic. You know what I'm saying? So like, I just want to drive home the fact that don't shit come to a dreamer if you ain't willing to work for it and be consistent about it and grind for it, man. I am KP, aka BON, aka Big Dude of the Certified Steppers Podcast. This is another Step-isode. That is the homie Smooth, aka Smoothie King, and we gonna see you on the other side. Yeah.